Welcome back. Go to the atelier on the outskirts of town. If I needed to hire a bodyguard, it'd be Olias, hands down. Oh, that man makes me weak at the knees. The coolest, handsomest, and best all-around bodyguard is definitely Diebold. That stoic silence, his aura of mystery. Just looking at him is enough to make me swoon. This place is always so quiet, hardly anyone ever comes here. Hardly anyone's got a reason to. Nothing but old ruins around these parts. I like the peace and quiet. It's just like being back in Kirchenbell. Kirchenbell? What's that? Where's that? It's my hometown. It's been a while since we left Kirchenbell. I wonder how everyone's doing. Thinking of being able to see everyone every day makes me a little homesick. I wish I could see them again. I want to hear Monica singing again. Hate to wake you, but we're almost there. Look, you can see the atelier now. Oh, right, of course. Let's go see Blachta. Word Cornelius added. Sorry. Monika Elmenreich, a young woman from the town of Kirchenbell. Monika loves helping others and spends much of her time playing with the children at church or cleaning up Sophie's mess of the atelier without even being asked. While she loves to sing, she suffers from terrible stage fright and instead practices in secret. Julius Sebald, Leidenschaft. A night in service of the Church of the Country of Adelaide. Julius journeyed to Kirchenbell in the hope of asking of Fremisel's assistance with some matter. Although he is not an alchemist, his extensive travels have garnered him a wealth of knowledge on the subject, far surpassing even Sophie. Cornelia, a girl who runs a general store in Kirchenbell. Cornelia makes a living by using her special ability to duplicate items for sale. She is dedicated to making her store famous, even pushing her ability to its limits and ignoring the side effects. Harold Simmons, the clockmaker from Kirchenbell. Although he runs his own shop, he is far more interested in gunsmithing and collecting guns from traveling merchants than tinkering with locks. He was the one to create a special power core that allows Blachta's stone body to move freely. Fritz Weisenberg, a traveling puppeteer and former mercenary. Fritz lives in a cabin near Kirchenbell and spends day and night toiling over his puppets. He has a habit of talking to himself while walking, which stirred up some hubbub among unknown townspeople who were spooked by a strange voice drifting from the cabin. Fritz was the one who diligently crafted Blachter's new doll body. Leon, a closer and recent arrival at Kirchenberg, instilled with a passion for fashion that surpasses all others. Leon opened a clothing store with Sophie's help. The store now carries the most gorgeous outfits you'll ever see. She used special, flexible material to make clothing for Blachter to wear while in her doll body. The Dream Tree. A mighty tree that exists both in the real world and in Erdewiege. Rumors say that Elvira can be found somewhere near the Dream Tree, although no one has actually spotted her there before. The real world, the world that Sophie and her friends all come from. While it is not possible to move freely between the real world and Erdewiege, if you catch the attention of the dream goddess Elvira, she might just invite you to her world. Those living in Erdewiege may return to the real world. If they have fulfilled their dream and feel satisfied, have given up on their dream, or simply tell Elvira that they wish to return. Kirchenberg, the peaceful countryside town that Sophie calls home. We have Alchemist, licensed Alchemist. Dream visions. Dreams that come to people when they are asleep. By observing these, Elvira is able to learn the dreamer's hopes and goals. They are called dream visions because they are thought to be the visual representation of an individual's true dreams for the future. Dreams, the future hopes and ambitions humans see for themselves. Well, here we are, Blachter's Atelier. Wow, it's a proper alchemist workshop. Huh? Wait a minute, isn't this place? Please come in. That voice? Come on, don't keep her waiting. Right, of course. This is Blachter's atelier? But why does it feel so strange? It's completely different from my old atelier, but somehow it feels just like home. Sorry to keep you waiting. Is there something you need? Isn't this supposed to be Blachter's atelier? It is. If it is Blachter, the alchemist you're looking for, you have found her. You are? Isn't it obvious? I am Blachter, the alchemist you're here to see. Is it a wrong Blachter? Well, yes, she definitely isn't the Blachter I'm looking for, but but for some reason I also don't feel like we've got entirely the wrong person. How many times do I have to tell you that I am Plachta? If you don't actually need anything, could you please leave? I need to get back to my research. Oh, sorry. I'm Sophie Neumiller. I'm an alchemist just like you. I'm looking for someone called Plachta. We only just came here, but we got separated. Plachta? And you are an alchemist? Can you tell me more? I see. So you somehow came to Alchemist without meeting Elvira. That's right. I don't want to think about what could have happened if Alette hadn't found me. And you do not seem to be lying about this Plachta person. Alright. I do not know if you are an alchemist, but I suppose I can believe the rest. Huh? Why do you doubt me being an alchemist? That should be obvious. Alchemy isn't a trade that just anyone can master. It demands skill, natural talent, and the curiosity to constantly pursue new creations. That's true. How should I know? You call yourself an alchemist, but you have shown me nothing to prove your claim. Well, that's because almost all my things got lost in the vortex. But I'm not lying, I really am an alchemist. Then, how about this? You can use the tools in my atelier to synthesize something. If you succeed, I will accept your alchemist credentials. You want me to do it now? I really need to be looking for Plachta. What if I said that if, and only if, you prove yourself, you can share my atelier? Really? You mean it? You need somewhere to stay, don't you? I think it's a rather generous deal. What do you want to do, Sophie? Alright, it's a deal. It'll be much easier to look for Plachta if I have an atelier to work in. I'll be right back once I've gotten everything I need. I will come to Grasslands just outside of town. There are little also gathering. Mind if I help you? Mind if I help out? It'll be way quicker with the two of us. Wouldn't exactly be heroic of me to let the new kid wander off unsupervised now, would it? Count yourself lucky. The world's best bodyguard has your back, and he'll do it for free. Really? Thank you both. I'm counting on you. Alette joined the party. Olga has joined the party. Tutorial Atelier. Skip this tutorial? No. Examine the desk in your atelier to save and load your game data. You can also change the BGM and your party members' outfits from here. More features will be unlocked as you progress through the game. For now, try heating outside to get materials. Tutorial Photo Mode. The photo mode can now be accessed by pressing the O button. Photo mode is a feature that allows you to make various adjustments for taking screenshots. After you made the adjustments, you can hide the UI and capture the scene. Try out different settings and share your favorite images. Updates. Unlock BGM, Legacy BGM, unlock the Hardscape accessory, unlock the 35 classes accessory. You can now select legendary difficulty. Note, you must clear the game at least once in order to unlock the legendary difficulty. New party quests and new abilities for each party member have been added. Unlock the photo mode special update. Unlock Blachta's nature goddess bouquets and geometric pom-poms accessories. Note, these can only be used with the all grown-up costume. Unlock the boss rush battle. You must clear the game at least once in order to unlock the boss rush battle. Unlock the following Tales of Arise collaboration accessoires. Old King doll, Orphan's iron mask, and Shion's hair ornament. You can now change BGM in the game. In-game BGM can be changed from the desk to the atelier. Okay. Make something good enough to meet my standards and I will recognize you as true alchemist. Blachta, doll. An alchemist, most soul currently resides in Robert. Let's have a young alchemist who works in an atelier in Royal Tale, Blachta. She shares the name and other similarities with Sophie's companion, Blachta, but the true nature of the connection between the two, if any, is pleasantly unknown. While she is not quite as skilled as Sophie, she is a veritable genius who thought herself all she knows about alchemy. Alette Clarity, a kind girl who works as a merchant and procurer in Erdevika. Alette rescued Sophie when she first arrived in Erdevika and continues to aid her in navigating this unfamiliar world. Odious Anders, a friendly young man who claims to be the strongest bodyguard in all of Royal and manages to have the skills to back it up. Odious accompanies Sophie on her travels in Erdevika, helping her find her way in this foreign world. Pirka, a woman who runs her own business in Royal. Her exotic attire looks oddly familiar. Alchemist is capable of combining different materials to create something entirely new. While knowledge and skill are indispensable to any good alchemist, one must also possess a certain innate talent to succeed. Let's go to the desk. Save game. Word Pirka was added. Oh God. 25 pesos. Oh no. Oh what? No. Oh no. Ih.
似合うだろ似合うだろ悪くねえな似合うだろ悪くねえな
What now?
似 うだろう。
Go to newborn virtue. Is that blaster in order to prove my alchemy skills to this blaster? I need to gather materials outside of town, but I can't stop wondering if this blaster is really unrelated to my blaster. She seems so familiar. I've always loved walking. I could walk all day long without getting tired. That's why I've been going out on surveys to help map out Erde Wiege. Perfect fit for a guy like me, wouldn't you say? No. Commercial district. To forge the ultimate blade, you need exceptional amounts of both time and materials. Here, though, such things are readily available. I'm certain that I shall be able to fulfill my dream. Can't walk inside here. I heard that a lady up on the bridge wants to open up some kind of sweet shop. She wants to open a sweet shop. I love eating sweets. Isn't that a perfect combo? Oh, you are not a customer, I presume. I'm in the business of selling information to merchants specifically. After all, they've got more money than the average person. There's no better way to turn a profit. Money, money, money. Shoot, we just ran out. It'll take a bit to get in more. Wow, look all these herbs. I've never even read about some of them, let alone seen them. Starting to believe this isn't the world, you know. A little right time to get gathering. Hold on a minute, sorry. See that? A monster! There were prince monsters here too. What a monster! She doesn't have anything to do with it. These monsters are born here. See, Erde Wiege is built for people to dream visions. And obviously, people dream about monsters. So they've been part of this world since the start. I see. I guess we'll have to fight for some of our materials then. Doesn't seem to scare you much. Guess some alchemists must do their share of fighting. So it seems, not that I'm complaining or anything, those monsters won't know what hit them. So, what do you actually want us to look for? I was thinking of making clothes, so silver web, rabbit fur, and any plants you can find. Alright, that's gathering. Exploring the world. You can gather alchemy materials and battle enemies in all kinds of areas outside of town. Gathering points can be found anywhere in the world. Press Y at gathering point to harvest the materials found there. If you make contact with one of the monsters prowling the overworld, the battle will begin. Most monsters found near town aren't very threatening, but a small number of them are very strong, so be careful about which fights you pick. Monsters will sometimes drop items when defeated in battle. Don't forget that these items are usable in synthesis. Sometimes fighting monsters is the best way to get items you need. Ah, what a lovely breeze. So relaxing here. Well. Think you're a match for us, do you? Don't just jump in and start swinging. You gotta use your brain. When there's this many of them, you gotta try and take them out one by one. Go it. Let's do this. A battle will begin if you run into a monster in the field or use a tool to swing at them. You will gain a boost if you begin a battle by attacking with a tool. In a battle, the goal is to defeat all enemies. You will win once you reduce their HP to 0. In turn, if every party member's HP reaches 0 or 0, you lose. Normal attacks are your most basic offensive option in battle. They don't hit very hard, but they allow you to deal damage without expending MP. Try selecting attack from the command list to give the enemy a good whack. Select attack. Yay, we got one. Great, keep it up and we'll wipe the floor with them, you know? God. Look, I think you made them angry. Holding L will bring up the enemy action info. Give it a try. Oh, when I press L. Hey, you're right. Oh, what I do? It's alright, just focus on defending yourself, and B can be expanded to use skills with powerful effects. Protect allies from harm by using each field for the skill menu. Select skill. Each field. 30 MP. All or what? Blocking significantly reduces any damage you take until your next turn. Select block to brace yourself for an incoming attack. Select block. Oh, my life just flashed before my eyes. Damn it. If they just keep on coming, there's gotta be a way to knock them down quick. That sounds like a job for me. Items have even more powerful effects than skills, but beware. Once their use count reaches 0, they can no longer be used. Select a craft from the item menu and blast the enemies away. Oops, sorry. Oh. You know, you're pretty good in a scrap. You're really sure you're an alchemist? Gathering materials can be dangerous, you know. We have to protect ourselves somehow. There's no way you got this good just for picking herbs. Maybe alchemists are all like this.
いやあい
If
つ
you
が
mean
かなり特殊
who
な
I
例だ
think
と
you
思っ
mean,
たんだ
I
が
always figured she was a special case. But who knows? I'm sure. I'm not sure. My grandmother and Blachta are the only other alchemists I really know. Combat basics. And help. Collect materials for the clothes.
植物は生き物だからね。丁寧に丁寧にと。てや。
で必要
Got
な
everything
素材
you
っての
needed?
は
はい。手伝ってくれてあ
In
り
a
がとうございます。
record time. Thanks you
それ
too.
じゃあ
Let's
早
head
く戻って
let's
作っ
head
ちゃおう。
back to Blachta.
ただいま。
We're
必
back
要な素材を
and
持
I've
ってき
got
たわ。
everything I need.
お疲れ様です。
Welcome
で
back.
は、
You'll
早
find
速
the
調合して
cauldron
み
over
て。
there. Thanks. Time to start synthesizing.
どれにしようかな。
A recipe is required to synthesize an item. Your alchemy level must also be higher than the item's level. Lastly, you will of course need the materials listed in the recipe. The recipe will be displayed in red if you don't have enough materials or if your alchemy level is not high enough. The available recipes will be displayed in black. For now, let's try synthesizing some cloth. Select it with A.
どれを入れよう。
After selecting a recipe, you will choose the materials to use. You will be able to see the required quantities of each material in the recipe. Where is the quantity? Quantity 4. Over there. When a specific material like uni is listed in the recipe, select the item. No more. Meanwhile, where a category like water is listed, you will be able to choose any material belonging to that category. Try selecting the ingredients required for clothes, silver web, and materials from plants and animal mat categories. Over there, 2,
まずは
2, 1,
あれからいや、それとも
silver web, plants, 1, and animal material. Represent the rabbit fur.
やってみよう。
Each material is made up with up to 4 element components. There are 5 types of element components: fire, ice, lightning, wind, and light. The elements are represented by red, blue, yellow, green, and purple colors respectively. During synthesis, you will place each material's components on the synthesis panel in the center of the screen. Now let's start synthesizing. Use A to select an elemental component in the upper left of the screen and place it on the synthesis panel. You can see on the right side of the screen that placing component has increased the item's quality and effect level by 2. Yes, 2 yellow bars. Quality of an item will increase with the number of components placed on the synthesis panel. Effect levels are determined by the number of components on the synthesis panel that carry the same element. Additionally, the effect will rise by 1 for every component with the element matching the element under the synthesis panel. Matching. Okay. Raising the effects levels can activate new effects or enhance existing effects of the synthesized item. Place the next component. This time set a component on the wind element slot on the synthesis panel. Here is now wind and the plant on the left from this box. You see the wind element, okay? And the wind element is here. Because the component's elements matches the slot, the item's effect level has increased by 3. New effect Years and Death plus 3 has also been applied. Using this item in the synthesis of equip-able items such as weapons and armor will improve those stats. Place the next component, just like the last component, set it on the wind element slot of the synthesis. Whoops, the component is set before sunk. Placing a component on top of another will override the original component. For now, it's best to get the bonuses for matching elements without overriding any panels. Use B to select the placement of components, select the component again and use L and R to rotate it. Next, we will discuss linked components. Panels that have a bright star are known as linked components. Components of the same element placed adjacent to linked components will become linked. This synthesized item's elemental effect level will rise with the number of links with that element. Linking is the key to getting items with powerful effects, so the placement of a component should be considered carefully. Let's try making a link. Start by placing the first component. Star. And Y. Y here. Then take a second component and rotate it to create a link. Okay. Now link here between the middle. A light element link has been created, increasing items max effect level. Spreadsheet. As the result, one extra component has been added and the cloth now has the stretchy effect. After you place at least one component for each material on the synthesis panel, you will be able to synthesize the item. You still need to add rapid verb. Pick component use the component. This is the electricity symbol. You can synthesize the item at this point if you want, but this time let's add the rest of the components as well. Set the remaining 2 components while taking care not to override anything. There's always a chance to trigger super success during synthesis and will raise an item's quality by 50%. Super success rate 37%. The chances of a super success will rise with number of filled component slots on the synthesis panel. Fully filling any vertical and horizontal lights on the synthesis panel will greatly raise the chance of super success.
特性はどれにする？
Up to 3 traits can be transferred from materials to the final product. Traits are the extra effects that items can gain in addition to their base effects. Some traits will transform into powerful new effects when combined with other traits. Try lots of different combinations. Quality. If selected when transferring traits, increases the item by 5%. Decreases the selling price in shops by 10%. But also decreases the duplication and restock prices. Structure increases the item's power by 10%. Increases max HP. Selling price, but also decreases duplication and restock prices. It's cheaper when I need less items, less items. Not so much items from the mobs and so. But now we make quality.
これでいいかな？パパッと仕上げちゃえ！これで完成！
Close 1 to 4.
いいんじゃないこれ？
The close is complete and with a super success too. Quality 72. Close Miss Beer. You will gain alchemy XP after completing a synthesis. Synthesize lots of items to raise your alchemy level and make powerful new items. You meditates the other jumps.
Sophie さん、完成したの？
Is it done?
うん、なんとかね。
Yep, I think so.
はい、できたよ。
Plot, are you done?
確
Come
認
and
してみ
take a
て。
look. Wow.
なんか険
Oh,
しい
oh,
表情をして
she
る。
looks like she just swallowed a bug.
う
Oh,
ん
is the quality
やっぱ
maybe
り品
too
質が
low?
良く。い
I don't
え、
know.
とても
There's
素晴
nothing
らしい
wrong
ものを
with
見
it.
せて、品質について
The
は
materials
街
around
の
town
周
aren't
辺
of
で売れる程度の
particularly
素
high
材だったの
quality,
で、
so I
最
wasn't
初から期
expecting
待はしていません。
perfection.
けど、
Honestly,
それ
I'm
ほど良
impressed
く
you
ない
managed
品
to
質の
work
素材を
with
使
them
い、
at all.
慣れて
In
いない
someone
釜で完成
else's
させ
culture,
るなん
no
て。
less.
そういえば、
Come
見
to
たこ
think
と
of
の
it,
ない草が生えて
you,
る
you
と
did
か
say
言って
you'd
たの
never
に。
even seen some of the herbs before.
うん。
Yeah, I
で
guess
も
I
思っ
got
た通
lucky.
り使
I
えた
tried
から
using it
ほっとした
and
よ。
it worked out just like I'd hoped. You have proven yourself an alchemist
あ
and
な
a
たは
far
私が
more
思ってい
skilled
た以上
one
に
than I
優
expected
秀な錬
at
金
that.
術先ほど疑って
I
しまったことは
apologize for
謝
not
ります。
believing you sooner.
そんな
There's nothing to
謝らなくていい
apologize
よ。
for. I couldn't
証
expect
明する
you
ものを
to
持ってな
believe
かっ
me
た
without
私
any
も悪い。
proof.
そう言ってもらえる
Thank
と
you
助
for
かります
understanding. As I promised,
約
my
束通
atelier
り
is yours
今日
to
からアトリ
use
エの
as you
自由
wish.
どうにか認めてもらえ
Looks
たよう
like
だな。
you've gotten on her good side. Yo, you did it, Sophie.
ありがとう。
Thank
二
you
人が
guys.
協力し
I
てくれ
couldn't
たお
have
か
done
げだよ。
it without you.
ところで、
Oh, that's right.
Sophie,
About this doctor you're
あなた
searching
が
for?
探してさっき
You said
私と
that
雰囲気が
two
似
of
ていると
us are
言ってま
alike
したね。
somehow.
うん。
Yeah, I'm not sure if I
詳
can
しく
explain
説
it
明
very
する
well,
のは
but
難
you
しい
feel
けど、
very similar.
実は
I have a
そのこと
theory
で
about
一
it.
つ
If
仮
I'm
説を
right,
立てて、ソフィーの探しているプ
then
ラ
the
フ
two
タ
of
さんと
us may
私は
really be the same
同一
person
人
after
物であ
all.
るか。え、
Huh? What?
それどういう
But
こと
how
な
is
の？
it possible?
それは
You see,
このエル
Atelier
デビール
Sophie,
という世
its
界には
inhabitants from
いろいろな
across
時代の
space
人間
and
が集まる場
time.
所だからです。
Wait, what?
おいあれ
Aled, don't tell me you ain't
Mother.
told her.
うーん
What?
全部
You
私が
expect me
説
to
明す
explain
るなん
every
て無
little
理だよ。
thing?
言葉の通り
Here, you
ソ
can
フィーが
encounter
いた世
not
界
only
の
people
現在
from
と
what
する
you
なら
would
それより過
consider
去
the
の
past,
未来の世界
but
に
also
生きる
people
人た
from
ちも
what
い
you
るの
would
です。
call the future.
なので
So you
も
see,
しも
it
ソ
might
フ
be
ィーが
possible
探して
for
いるプ
there
ラ
to
フタさ
be
んと
two of
私は
us, but
同一
only
人
if
物だ。今ここにい
the
るプラフタ
Plachter
は
from the past.
なるほど。
Exactly.
どうや
My
らソフィ
theory
ーが
is
探して
that
い
the
るプラフ
Plachter
タ
is
さんは
searching for is
成
my
長し
future
た
self.
私かもしれません。
けどよ
You sure that's
そんなこ
possible?
と本当に
Even
あ
I
りえんの
ain't
か
heard of anyone
同じやつが来たなんて
doubling
話
up like that.
だからあくまでも
That's
仮
why it's
説の
only
域
a
です。
theory. For now,
現
we're
段
lacking
階
in
では
proof.
同時に他人で
Although,
ある
by
と
the same
証明
token,
すること
you
も
can't
でき
say
ません。
it's false either.
もしそれを
And
証
the
明
only
す
way
る
to
ことが
prove
で
it
きる
one
とした
way
ら
or another is
ソフィーさんの
to
探
find
してるプラ
Sophie's
フタさん
Plachter.
を見つけそういうことに
Indeed,
なります。
what a curious state of
こ
affairs.
れはこの仮説を証明す
If
るた
nothing
めに
else,
も
I would like
ソ
to
フィ
see
ーが探すプラフタさん
if
を
I'm
探しに
correct,
行き
so
ま
we
しょう。
definitely should look for the Plachter Sophie is searching for.
まあ探す
Yeah,
でも
but there isn't much we can do but go around asking if anyone has seen her.
ならば
If you're looking
水
for
晶
new
の
leads,
輝く邸に
might
行
I
ってみま
suggest
しょう。
visiting the Crystal
あそこは
Sparkle
そ
Pavilion?
っか
Oh,
も
good
しか
call.
したら
Katie
マ
might
リー
have
さんのとこ
heard
ろに
something
話
while
が来
we've
てる
been
かも
out.
しれ水晶の輝
What's
く
the
邸
Crystal Sparkle Pavilion?
コッティ
And who's Katie?
ロイテールの
One of
古川の
Rayted's
一人で
old
ね
guards.
町のみん
She
なの
knows
ことを
everything about everyone.
まあ少
If you
々
can
問
catch
題もあ
her
るんだ
while
が
she's away, anyway.
水晶の輝
We
く
should
邸
get
は
going.
商業区にあ
We
る
can find the
羊田村
Crystal
です。
Sparkle Pavilion in the
Suddenly
commercial
we can
district. Tutorial 2. Tutorial your Atelier 2. No. You can synthesize items by approaching the cauldron in your atelier. If you ever need a specific item to continue exploring or fulfill someone's request, head to your cauldron and get mixing. You can also rest in your bed while in your atelier. This can come in handy if you need a quick way of passing time. Tutorial equipment. Your cauldron can also be used to synthesize tools for use in battle or exploration. The items you create must be equipped to a character before you can make use of their effects. Items can be equipped from the equipment screen in the main menu. Up to 4 consumable and 4 equipment items can be equipped to one character. Items must be equipped before they can be used, so don't forget to check before you set off. Tutorial Field Restoratives. Press right while in the overworld to use any restorative items you have on hand. Only items that are equipped to a character may be used in this way. If you plan to bring healing items with you while exploring, make sure to equip them in advance. Your items will be transferred into the container. Would you like to check them? Yes. Items placed in the container. And I say bye for this round. See ya.